Living in the US is a constant motion. Early mornings, late nights, and barely a moment to breathe. You are always on your feet, chasing bills, juggling 2 jobs, maybe 3. It's all about fast life, fast food, fast stress. The lights are bright, but so is the burnout. Everyone is moving, no one seems to be arriving. US is a land of endless hustle, and rest is a luxury that most people can't afford.
Hi guys, I'm really stressed today. I just went to the grocery store, bought 10 items, and it was $80 freaking already. I literally have $10 left on my account. The fuck? So a little backstory. I got laid off from my job a month ago. And I've been applying for jobs months before I got laid off. Sent out hundreds of resumes already. Applied to hundreds of jobs on the internet, remote and on-site. Tailored my resume to every position that I applied using ChatGPT. Went to only a few interviews and still nothing. Like, what the fuck is going on with America right now? Like, it's so freaking hard to live here. Like, I'm gonna stay positive. I'm gonna keep applying for jobs. I'm gonna keep showing up. But man, my bills are not going to wait.
I saw a creator get on here and do the math on how many hours it takes to be able to afford things. So I'm gonna do that. I have to work 68 hours just to afford rent. I have to work 23 hours to afford my car payment. I have to work 17 hours to afford car insurance and 15 hours for a phone bill, not including internet, electricity, food, gas, stuff for the kids. That's just the basic necessity. Yeah, so that's the reality of America right now. I don't really have anything else to say other than, does it ever get better?
2025, surviving in America feels like a daily war. Groceries are expensive, rent is outrageous, and even basic healthcare can drown you in debt. People are working more but earning less. Side hustles are no longer optional because everyone is doing it. People need side hustle to survive. It's hard, it's exhausting. For some American people, every day feels like a financial emergency on repeat.
Is anyone else completely sick and tired of living in America where you're expected to work your entire life? Like, we are not here to work. Our jobs are not our lives. Our jobs are not our purpose. Like, everyone asks me, like, what's your job? What are you doing with your life? Like, I'm just trying to save enough and get passive income so I can go travel the world and start my life. Like, everyone thinks their purpose is to work. Like, you get done with high school, then you go to college for 4 years, then you're $30,000 in debt, and then you're trying to find a job just so you can pay off that debt over the next 3 years. And then what? Then you're making enough money just to pay your mortgage and afford groceries and then pay for kids. And then before you know it, you're 60 and you're retiring and your body hurts because of your job and you didn't do anything that you wanted to do. And that's our life. That's what you're expected to do. And if you break out of that, then people are going to judge you and think you're weird or you're crazy or you're a hippie. I'm so sick of it. America needs to make a change. Something needs to change because people are not happy here. People are not living their dreams. People are not living their life. They are working. They think that their work is their life. It is not that way.
I'm tired. Are y'all tired? Because I'm tired of the system that America has created to keep us going, buying. And it's never enough at work. It's like, do this so you can get this rating. It's never enough. You go out here and try to date, try to be a good person in the world. People don't appreciate that. It's never enough. Bills come back to back. You just paid them, they're coming again. It's never enough. Like, I am so fed up with this system that America has just locked us in, that we are not experiencing life. Like, it's so much life out there, so much going on that we have not experienced because we live here. And I'm tired of feeling like this. Like, I want to get up every day, enjoy the day for me, do whatever I please and enjoy the day. And it's just like, it'll never happen. I get 2 days out of the week to have for myself. Like, I'm tired.
In America, people are always working but barely living. Days blur into night, weekends disappear into overtime, and vacation that feels like a myth. Parents are missing milestones, couples grow distant, and burnout becomes a personality trait. In the US, life revolves around the next paycheck, not passion, not peace. For many, that is not life. It is not a life. It is obviously survival on autopilot. Many are just working, no real joy. They are just existing to keep the lights on. Let's have a look at some comments from the video clips I just played. Slavery never ended. It just became all-inclusive. That's true. I hate to break it to you, but even education is a scam. People are saying that. That's everywhere that you go, honey. 99.99% of countries of the world expect their citizens to work. In fact, citizens of the world expect to work to pay their bills, feed themselves, put a roof over their heads, not sit under a tree, mourn, or talk to crystals. Embarrassing. Not everyone is capable to have a passion, income, and travel. Not everyone is meant to have a good life. Not everyone is meant to be a billionaire, being financially free. It's the reality. Not much can be changed, girl. Literally working to death. When people ask, what do you do? It's so they can get a scale of your bank account and how much respect they should show. That is true. People attach respect to the amount of money you have or what you've been able to achieve as a human. We should be asking, are you a good human being? People don't care. People don't care if you've been bad. People don't care how you get the money. All they care about is the money you have. We are not getting anywhere by working. We work ourselves homeless. It's not just America. It's almost everywhere in the world. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section.
To my people all around the world, especially my African people that are trying to move to the United States or trying to do business in the United States. Let me tell you things they don't tell you. Things they don't tell you about America. We all have to pay taxes, okay? When you work, the government automatically take money out of your paycheck, whether it's every week, every 2 weeks, monthly, they take money out of your taxes. If you are a business owner, you have to report the money you made by the end of the year. Okay, you will work every year. The retirement age, or every couple of years, it go up. You will work until 70 years old if you stay in this country, just to get a little bit of Social Security. And that Social Security is based on your income or the money you have made over the years of you working. Things they don't tell you also here in this country. The cost of living in the whole 50 states, it is hard. It's too much money to be paying. Sometimes your rent can be $1,500, $2,000, $3,000. I mean, that's just rent. That doesn't include water. That doesn't include gas, electricity, nothing, just rent. So you have people, majority of the people in this country, they work about 80 hours bi-weekly or sometimes 40 hours a week. 30 hours is considered full-time. So can you imagine you working 30 hours to 40 hours a week just to make money? And the money you do make, let's say about you make like $2,000 a month, right? Your monthly bills, your rent, you taking about $1,500, whatever your rent is, right? You taking that much money out. How much money are you going to be left with? This country is a business country. It is not built for people to survive, okay? Unless you're a millionaire. And another thing, you want to be in this country and have somebody by your side. You want to have a partner. If you think you can come in this country and work hard, most people are dying at their job. They are dying because they're overworking themselves just to have a better living. Don't let people lie to you. I would tell you the truth. Don't let nobody lie to y'all in this country. Majority of these people are killing themselves working over and over. And then at the end of the year, I know you guys heard about this income tax stuff. That is based on how much you made. And most people that make a lot of money, that get a lot of money back at the end of the year, which is income tax, those people like make less money during the year, or they have a lot of kids that they which are called dependents. They can clean those kids and be able to get money at the end of the year. Another thing they don't tell you, America does not give free health insurance out. Your health insurance is you either get it from work or you get it to the government based on your what? Income. Everything is based on your income. So don't, whatever country you're coming from Africa, don't think America do not give anybody free insurance, free medical insurance. You can go to the hospital if you have an emergency, you go there. But at the end of the day, when you leave out of there a couple of weeks later or a couple of days later, and you don't have to, because they don't charge you right away when you go to the hospital. They will bill you, and you're responsible to pay that money, or sometimes it might go on your credit report.
America, the Western world, are in the habit of selling perfection to the world. It's called country branding. They talk about glossy cities, success stories, and endless opportunity. But behind that is a grinding reality of death, non-stop work, loneliness. To some Africans, Western world is heaven. America is heaven because of how they package the country, how they sold the country to Africans. Africans get to understand what is truly going on when they arrive America. They get to see the struggle, the stress, the system that never sleeps, the unending bills. So sweetheart, you need to understand what country branding is. They don't tell you the main story. They only highlight the good part of it, not the full story.
Welcome to the United States in 2025, where the vibe is off, the rents are high, and your rights come with fine print. We've got $6 eggs, $2,000 a month rent for a broom closet, and billionaires flying to outer space while we argue about who can pee where. You want healthcare? Sure. If you like surprise bills and medical bankruptcy, we don't do healing here. We do invoices. The average American diet? Caffeine, processed sadness, and I'll start eating clean on Monday. Your boss? Still emailing you at 9 p.m. But hey, there's a ping pong table at the office. So work-life balance? Our elections feel like a Netflix reboot. Same two characters. They're just slightly older with worse writing. The roads look like Fallout. The schools, underfunded. And our tax dollars, they mostly go towards blowing stuff up 6,000 miles away. But don't worry, you're free. Free to struggle, scroll, and stress at 1080p. Welcome to America, land of the fee, home of the endlessly subscribed.
Catastrophic and unprecedented $12.5 billion loss for tourism. You heard me correctly, $12.5 billion loss just in 2025. This is going to be catastrophic for the United States of American tourism. People are not coming for business travel. They are not coming for conventions. They are not coming here for vacation. They are not coming here because of the trade war, because we are now actually on a national human rights watch list. You heard me correctly. For the first time ever, the United States of America is a danger to human rights. States like Florida, California, Nevada, specifically Las Vegas, and other major tourist cities are going to suffer devastating consequences. Have you changed your plans to travel for work, personal, or business to the United States or in between states? This is going to be an economic disaster we may never recover from.
Let's have a look at some comments. People want to blame other people for things they can take care of if they locked in. We live in a prison planet Bizarro. People that vote for Trump, they are still saying no, he's doing the right thing now. He's not. They said they are just taking the illegal immigrants. Well, guess what? We also suffer this. It's not just for the rich, because all the rich can break in their taxes.
Let me summarize for you just how unaffordable it's become for the average American to buy a house in the United States. The average household income in the United States is $80,000 a year. And a financial advisor recommends that you spend only 25% of your after-tax income on your housing budget. Your after-tax income, if you make $80,000 a year, is $60,000. And if you were to take 25% of that on a monthly basis standpoint, your monthly mortgage payment should be no more than $1,250 per month. A $1,250 per month mortgage budget only affords you a $175,000 home. But the average home price here in America is $420,000. So the average household in America can only afford a $175,000 home, but the average home price is $420,000. That, simply put, is the entire issue that Americans are dealing with right now. Do not let anybody ever tell you that right now is the right time to buy. The right time to buy a house is when you can afford it, and that's it. And if you can't afford it, that's totally fine. Renting is okay. I'm a realtor saying that. Way too many realtors out there are trying to tell you that right now is the right time to buy. It is a realtor's job to help you buy or sell your house when you decide it's the right time. But it is not a realtor's job to tell you when that right time is.
There are two separate Americas in 2025. One lives in silence behind gated communities, sipping imported wine, deciding which stocks they should buy. The other one is sitting in grocery store parking lots, debating whether they should return their eggs so that they can put that money in their gas tank. This isn't rich versus poor anymore. It's owners versus renters, buyers versus borrowers, leisure versus survival. Middle class, that illusion's gone, vanished, under credit card debt and $1,800 a month for a one-bedroom apartment. They told us to go to college. Now we're drowning in debt and applying to jobs that pay less than our monthly expenses. Prices go up, wages don't. Yet somehow, the billionaires keep doubling their net worth. You ever wonder how that math works? It's because we're the product. Our time, our labor, our debt, that's the profit. And every time you tighten the belt, you hustle harder, you pull yourself up from the bootstraps, you're patching holes in ships that you don't even own. The cost of living has become the cost of existing. You can't take a day off because you can't afford to fall behind. You don't even live in America. You rent space here. And if you can't keep up with their game, they'll throw you out of the country like expired milk. So keep scrolling. Keep laughing at memes while they turn your desperation into dividends. Or start asking the question, who benefits by keeping you tired, broke, and distracted? Because the real crisis isn't inflation. It's obedience.
Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're here to do so. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.